Hi there, it's Liz Yuille from Old Staples Crafts, and it's not just my hands. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today's a bit different. Occasionally I do face on to camera, and I thought I would do that today. So I've got a few things to, just random things to say, and I won't be crafting. There will be no crafting today, sorry. But I just wanted to jump on and say hello, really. Apologies for a bit of the mess behind here. I have a notice board here which has all sorts of exciting things on it, like tax returns and motor insurance certificates, and it's got my flowers that I use for my photography, because underneath there is my photo booth. But anyway, today is a horrible day weather-wise. It was supposed to be pouring with rain, which it is. It was not meant to be windy, but it is. Or was. It's not as bad now. My hair looks awful. It's not as bad now as it was. The wind has dropped, but we do still have rain. It's not too cool, but it's not nice. And I've got my lovely Norwegian jumper on. This I actually got from my mother. It was, for those of you who know, my mother passed away back end of April, 26th of April this year, and when we were clearing out her wardrobe, I spotted this, and as a sort of memory of her, I've now got her, one of her two lovely Norwegian jumpers, and it's so warm and lovely and super, and it's huge for me, but it's lovely, and I love wearing it because it's my mother. So anyway, I thought I would start by sharing the cards that some of the cards that I've received over the last few days / a week or 10 days. There's one I've been hanging on to share with you, but I thought I would share them with you now. So I'm going to start with this one. I can't remember all of the stamp sets, so apologies for that. I can tell you I don't have this background stamp. I do have these, which are the one of the alphabet stamps from the annual catalogue. But this is from one of the girls who's in the same team as me. She's always really good at remembering to post cards to people, and I'm always really bad, not least because I don't have her address. She's written all sorts of useful stuff on the back, but not her address, so I need to sort that out. But yes, lovely card from her. That's Karen, by the way. And she's also stamped the Statement of the Heart on the back, which is the Stamping Up Statement of the Heart, which is lovely, actually. It's to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. Can't say accomplishments. In this we make a difference. And this really is, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love the card, but I love the Statement of the Heart as well. And this is from another of the girls in the same team as me, Yuille, who has recently, we had team awards, and I was honoured, stunned, I'll come on to that, by the award that I got. But Yuille, bless her, was nominated as Silly Yuille, because she's just lovely. If in doubt, Yuille is going to do something slightly mad, to put a smile on your face. And this uses the Spirited Snowmen, which is so Yuille, and it's gorgeous. So Yuille, thank you. Right, team cards. So this is from Catherine, who is one of my newer team members. Yes, of the cards that I've got to show you, this is one of my newer team members, using the Snowflake Showcase dies and the annual Christmas paper, Mistletoe Memories. I really should remember them, can't remember. But anyway, she's die cut and then pieced in. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Catherine. This is stunning. This is from Mary, who does the most amazing things. And she was one of my very early team members. I love her to bits. I always call her my lovely Mary because she is lovely, and she's Mary, and she's part of my team. And bless her, she's put her surname in brackets just in case I hadn't realised it was from her. I would just know this was from her. Anyway, so that's from Marion. It uses the lovely Joyous Noel, which is no longer available, and the Dashing Deer bundle. So we've got this is in heat embossed, and the lovely, I love this die. They're carrying over, but the bundle won't be bundle priced after the 2nd of January. So if you want it if you want 10% off, get it now. The wood mount stamps are discounted. So if you want wood mount, buy them as 2 separate things, the dies and the stamps separately. But if you want them as a bundle on clear mount, then get them before the end of the 2nd of January. Right, so yes, this is from Debbie, who was one of my very, very first team members. I have known Debbie for some years now, and we've crafted together for many, many years. We met through scrapbooking, so I really wasn't that surprised when she joined my team. But it's gorgeous. It's using the Alpine set, which I have a sneaking suspicion may have gone. It may have only gone in non-English, as in French or German, but it's gorgeous with those little parcels and this beautiful little bow up here. And this is the Joyous Noel glimmer paper. And the buffalo check, crumb cake on crumb cake, really nice, really pretty. So that's from Debbie. And then this is from Jan, who again is one of my team members. So Christmas tree and then 2 cats. These are from the Halloween paper from not 2018, 2017. So she's obviously had some of this squirreled away somewhere. The cat punch is going to come into its own come the spring summer catalogue, because we've got the new 9 Lives stamp set, which will be like a cat builder stamp set, photopolymer and luscious, and lots of diamante and pearls and stuff. It's gorgeous. So yes, so that's from Jan. Right, now I have 2 very, very special cards. The first one is from Julie Ironmonger, who is also known as Mac Cat Cards. She is one of the members of my Crafty Hangout, the Old Stables Crafty Hangout, on Facebook. If you are not a member, if you go over to my business page on Facebook, you will find a link to that. It's also in all my videos, so it'll be below this video. Julie, bless her, she is over that Facebook group like a rash in a really lovely way. She's always there welcoming people, supporting all the crafting they do. She is amazing, and she buys from me occasionally, which is lovely. And she sent me this beautiful card, just saying thank you for the customer gift that I sent her for shopping with me in November, because she shopped with me in November and I sent her some stuff because she used the host code. So yeah, super little note, but yes, love it. And the card is amazing, and unfortunately this bit had already fallen off. Sorry, Julie. Yeah, I mean, it was beautifully all protected with bubble wrap and stuff, but it is quite delicate. It's lovely, but quite delicate. And the last card, which I have been hanging on to for a while, it was posted on the 25th of November. It arrived about a week or 10 days ago, and it is beautiful, and it's come a really long way. My last Facebook Live, and I will be scheduling Facebook Lives in the new year, and I'll come on to that. My last Facebook Live, she was on. She lives in Perth in Western Australia, a city I have been to many, many years ago. I don't even want to think about how many years ago. And she said on Facebook Live, she typed a comment to say that she'd posted something and she was hoping it was going to arrive soon, and it's here. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas card. It's just lovely, and it uses my favourite ribbon. And I love this Merry die. It's divine. Also carrying over, just saying. The ribbon and the paper aren't, but the dies and the stamps are. So again, if you want them as a bundle. But there is a lovely note inside, And so it's Marion Fleming can't remember if I said it was Marion Fleming. I'm going to cover up what she's written, but she's also sent me Australian afternoon tea, which I've been deliberately leaving in the card until I did this video, because I wanted to say thank you for the afternoon tea. So we will be enjoying that. Apparently it is brisk and full-bodied. I love the fact that it's Twinings of London who make Australian afternoon tea. So it's not just English breakfast they also make Australian afternoon. So thank you so much, Marion. That's come a really long way. So yeah. And she got my address obviously off my website. So that's that. So as I say, that was a real mix of fellow team members, members of my team, and just people who have just been lovely by sending me cards. Getting handmade cards from anyone is just, I cannot tell you how lovely it is. I send them all the time. I don't send enough actually, but I do send them a lot. But to get them from people from the other side of the world is just amazing. And I love it. And it's kind of why I do what I do. I just love sharing, and I love, yeah. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to show you was, because I did mention dear Silly Jilly, the Silly Jilly Award. We had the team that I'm a member of and that Jilly and Karen are. Karen actually isn't a direct. She's a sort of, anyway, it's complicated. But the team that Jilly and I are direct members of is called the Pinkies. And we had a Pride of Pinkies Teams Award night a little while ago. And some of the awards were voted for by other team members. Some were voted for by our team leader. And I was honoured to receive, and I know it's back to front, the Amazing Blogger and YouTuber Award. And that was Michelle specifically gave me that. So that was just, oh, I cannot tell you. Oh, I've got a tickle in my nose. Sorry. This is why I don't do Facebook, why I don't do face-on videos, because it's all just getting a bit much. Anyway, so yes, I was speechless, which for me is unusual. Anyway, so yes. So I have posted out, going back to business, I have posted out most of the catalogues that I've been asked for. There are a few still to go, but they should, the ones that I've already posted should be with you by now, fingers crossed. We have got the whole Christmas post issue thing. But if you're in the UK and you don't already have a demonstrator and you don't already have your sale-a-bration and spring summer catalogues, don't really need that on the front. If you don't already have these, jump over to my website, it's linked below. And there's, if you go to the catalogues page of my website, you can request catalogues. I send them free. They go second class because they are not cheap to send out, particularly the ones I've just, huge rate patch. Fortunately, the post office wasn't too busy when I went. Otherwise, I think he might have killed me, but hey. So yes, if you don't already have these, please let me know and I can get them out to you. I have got some left, and I will probably be getting some more very soon. I do still have a few autumn winter if you want them, bearing in mind that some of the items are carrying over. You may want to see the catalogue, but I have them, and I also have some annuals obviously still, so if you want any of those, just let me know and I can get them out to you. The big thing to think about in this one is, I can't show you inside yet, but this is the sale-a-bration catalogue. For anyone who doesn't know, sale-a-bration is when you can earn free stuff, and you can earn free stuff for either shopping, hosting or joining. So if you were to shop, for every £45 you spend, you can choose an item out of here. There are two sorts of items. There's level 1, level 2. For every £45 you choose, you can choose every £45 you spend, you can choose a level 1 item. If you spend £90, you can either have 2 level 1 or 1 level 2. I have shown you pretty much everything that's in the sale-a-bration catalogue. I haven't got absolutely everything, but I've got most of it, which is slightly frightening. But yes, so if you shop, you get to choose free stuff. If you host, and let me get the sums right for this. If you host, and I can either host reasonably local parties, or if you're interested in doing a virtual party on Facebook, let me know, because we can do that as well. So that would be a question of you getting some of your Facebook friends together, and I run a Facebook party for you, and we set up a separate host code for that. So if you host a party during sale-a-bration, you get, so that's from the 3rd of January to the 31st of March, for every £200 of sales that you get as a host, you get an extra £20 of rewards. So that's in addition to the standard rewards, you get an extra £20 of rewards. So if you were to spend exactly £200 or host a party with a spend of exactly £200, instead of £20 of rewards, you would get £40 of rewards. And then it just keeps going, but with the extra £20. That also counts. So if you were to place an order of your own, that's £200, you get an extra £20 of rewards. So that's that. And then the best deal, and I keep hacking on about these, the best deal in the catalogue every time, be it any time of the year, is to join. So if you sign up to join my team, you get the best deal that there is in the catalogue, because you get free stuff like you wouldn't believe. So the normal deal is, and I'm going to work in sterling for the moment, for £99, including shipping, so you don't pay any extra shipping, for £99 you get to choose £130 of product of your choice, and it just costs you £99. You can't spend more than £130, but you can spend up to £130, and it's £99 including shipping. Now shipping normally is £4.95, so that's another £4.95 you're saving. During sale-a-bration, there is always a little bit extra, and this year, from the 3rd of January to the 31st of March, you get 2 options. And I'm going to work in euros and sterling, because I can have team members in the UK, obviously, the Netherlands, France, Germany, and Austria. Okay, I only sell in the UK, but my team can be in any one of those 5 countries. And most of my team are not local to me, I should stress that. So I am set up to do team events by Facebook. We do some face-to-face team events, but mostly it's via Facebook, and I'm looking at doing using another method of connecting, but via the internet. So don't worry that you're not local, because I have team members in Scotland, in Wales, all over the UK, over in Essex, down in London. I'm very central in Oxford, but yeah. So any one of the 5 Stamping Up European countries. So the first option, for £99 or 129 euros, you get £170 of product or 230 euros of product. So that is an additional £40 or 55 euros. You can tell I'm having to read this, can't you? So that's more than you normally get. That's an extra £40 or 55 euros in your starter kit. And that can be from the annual catalogue, from the spring summer catalogue, or from the clearance rack. It can't be from sale-a-bration, because you only get sale-a-bration items if you are if you're putting in an order rather than a joining thing. So annual, spring, summer, clearance rack, £170, 230 euros of product for just £99 or 129 euros. That's option one. Option two is the same, but with the addition of, and I will put a picture of it on my blog, which is linked, the post will be immediately below, for 170, hang on, for an extra £26, so £126 or 160 euros, you can add, and that's including the £99. So for an additional £26 or 41 euros, you can add the Craft and Carry tote, which I do actually have down by my side. It is valued at £47 or 61 euros, and I know that because that's how much it cost me. So let me show you the bag. It's huge. It's huge and it's gorgeous. So it's got this lovely tag on the front, which has got the current print, for want of a better word. It's got stamping up on the back. It's got pockets here. It's got pockets here. It's got a zip here. More pockets here. It's got a huge zip on the back, which I cannot open, but yeah, huge zip here. So another pocket there. It has also got a carry strap, so which is really solidly attached. And then inside, I've already got the beginnings of a possible starter kit in here, for as an example. But it's got all these dividers which are velcroed, so you can take them out. And then it's got pockets down the side here. So all these dividers can come out, and then the same again, it's got pockets down the side here. So lots and lots of space. It is enormous, perfect for events, so parties, workshops, that sort of thing. You can get the trimmer in it, you can get grid paper in it, you can get ink pads in it, you can get punches, all sorts. The only thing you can, just because you can doesn't mean you should, is my old saying, but you can squeeze, and I do mean squeeze, the Big Shot in it. I personally wouldn't, because it's not really meant for that. But you can get the trimmer, you can get grid paper, masses, you can get masses in there. So that, as I say, if you are already a demo, that would have cost you £47, but you can get it for just an extra 26 during sale-a-bration, or while stocks last. They are not promising that it's going to be around forever. In fact, demonstrators have only got until, I think it's the 31st of December. It may be till the 2nd of January, but I think it's only the 31st of December. So existing demonstrators cannot buy that bag once we start sale-a-bration. So, and in some regions, the demonstrator allocation, the existing demonstrator allocation, has already gone. What I would say, and this is so not planned, is it goes beautifully with this, which is the Stamp-a-Ratus bag, which is also huge. It opens flat. This is a perfect Christmas present. So if you're still after a Christmas present idea for you, there's a magnetic snap pocket there. Again, beautiful. You know, it's the quality of this is just second to none. Lovely metal attachments there, but you can take it off. Same handles, and then inside we've got a velcroed and elasticated strap, which this is where you'd put your Stamp-a-Ratus. This is padded. It's padded on both sides. Yes, slightly padded on both sides. And then that closes over, so that's nice and secure. And then on this side, You can put your extra plates and mini grid paper. There's still space in the middle for a stamp set, a couple of ink pads. It's great if you are crafting on the go, whether you've got a stamp, whoops, that'll be a bone folder on the floor. It's great if you are crafting on the go and you just want to take a small amount, maybe go to a coffee shop and do some crafting, whether you've got your Stamp-a-Ratus in there or not. You can put, as I say, ink pads, a couple of blocks, a stamp set, some cards. It's a great little bag. So yeah, you can either get it with or without the Stamp-a-Ratus. I'm tempted to get a second one, so I've got one for my Stamp-a-Ratus and one to craft on the go. And it goes beautifully. Look at that, as a pair. Beautiful, beautiful. So, and of course you could put this in your starter kit because it's product. Now this will become, this is going to stick around. It's not in any of the catalogues because it's a new launch. I say it's not in the new, no, it's not even in the spring summer. They weren't sure when it was going to launch, so it's, yeah, so I say it's not in the spring summer. I'm 99.9% certain it's not. So, in fact, no, I'm 100% certain it's not. So it isn't in the catalogues, but it is available. If you go over to my website and click on the shop link, it'll take you to where you can find one of those. I will list it on the post that goes with this, which is linked below. So, what more can I say? I'm doing more filming tonight for, I say filming, I've got a Facebook team event tonight. That's our sort of post, well, it's tonight for me, it's a few days ago for you. So that's one of my Facebook Live team events. We're meeting this evening, my time. I've got a big team meeting coming up in February. And then in January, we get to book for the next onstage, which is always a fun event. So this is the Stamping Up Convention. So that is in April. I want to say, it's in April. I know that much. 13th of April. And we get to book it in January. I want to say the 14th of January. No. Oh, I'm going to have to check the date. I am going to have to check the date because I do not want to miss out. Oh, 15th of January, we get to book for On Stage. So it's a brilliant event. This time in the UK, it is being held in Telford, so it's very central. It's a great venue. It does tend to sell out quite quickly, but anyone who joins my team at the beginning of January can register to go to On Stage. So the earlier you join, the earlier you'll be able to book. And the reason I say that is that the last few have sold out in, well, a couple of years ago, well, no, a couple of times ago, it's sold out within the day. So it is one of those things that you really want to get booked as soon as you can. So if you are thinking about joining my team, and if you are, I would love you to be in touch, because if you've got any questions, I would really like to be able to put your mind at rest, talk through any queries you've got. You do not have to go into this as a big business thing. It's great if you do. You can then do what I'm doing, which is I am, again, giving up work beginning of January. I've been working part-time for about 16 months. It was only supposed to be 6. I was going back to help out, and here I am 16 months later. So you don't have to run it as a business, but you can run it as a business, and it can either be run as a business to subsidize your crafting, or you can get to the point where it can give you a proper income as well. So if you've got any questions, any queries, please be in touch. Best way to be in touch is probably email. My email address is linked below and it's all over my website. So just drop me an email. I'd be very happy to arrange a phone call and we can chat through any questions you've got. That would be great. But in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me today. It's a very different video for me. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.